Hello friends, it's good to see you. I'm glad you managed to make it this far despite the mountains of cash blocking the way. Well, what can I say? Nobody should be able to claim that being rich is easy, haha. Anyway, let me get straight to the point. We've got quite a lot ahead of us, so we should probably start by talking about the events of the past few days. First topic, business. This week, I've set myself the goal of bringing in as much money as possible before the end, at least 50 million. Our current capital stands at 157.6 million, which means we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get to it. And in between, we'll take care of the usual weekly activities, like the casino, for example. The Vapid GB200 carries a dealer price of nearly $1 million and is powered by a single-cam turbocharged V6 engine. It's pretty capable off-road too, at least on loose gravel and dirt trails. My first impression? Not bad at all. A little spit on the left, a little spit on the right. The joints are lubricated. Let's give it a go.
Oh yeah!
That was easy. Luck is unnecessary when you have knowledge and faith. Now then, let's see what we've got here. So this is our V6 engine. Not bad at all. For those of you who haven't had the chance to gain much experience with the technical side of things yet, here's a little help. It helped me out a great deal as well. All right, so much for the engine. It still surprises me every time when it's not in the front, but in the back where the trunk usually is. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the other side. Ah yes, and here's the spare tire. Not exactly much space for handbags or other stuff, but that doesn't really surprise me. It's quite possible that this type of car is mainly used as a rally vehicle or something similar. All right then, let's see if it starts. That was a clear, drive me right now, haha. And it looks like we've got an audience too. Who set him off? What was that? Doesn't matter. Let's go after him and see if we can keep up. High-speed cornering isn't exactly our strong suit. Damn, I won't fit through them. Fuck. Not again. So much for like new condition, but I don't see any smoke, thank God. Looks like it might just be body damage. And the guy? Forget it. He's long gone. Looks like he's not going to be any help. So what now? Oh wait, that's our shop, haha. I'll let the two of them bring the car in and get it repaired. What's next? Right, our weekly visit to the Los Santos car meet. Looks good, but I couldn't check the details beforehand. And the challenge? Place top 3 for 3 days in a row. Nothing unusual. Let's get to work. right, friends, said and done. The car is ours now. Let's see if she's already outside. Come with me. There she is, the Declasse Mamba. Dealer price is close to $1 million. It's fitted with a V8 engine, for anyone interested. And in this case, the engine bay is in the front, as usual. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this car just yet, but who knows? We'll see. That's it for the usual stuff, and speaking of the usual, let's switch over to the salvage yard. Over the past 2 weeks, we were always able to claim at least one car for ourselves after each heist. The requirements were met, so it wasn't a problem. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case this week. I had already secured 2 beautiful vehicles in advance, and for the third one this week, I want to take you along with me. Of all the heists I know, this is the only one I haven't brought you along for yet. By the way, do you remember the last time? I was considering swapping out Big Mama, our salvage yard job vehicle, for this one. Well, I decided to use this one for future salvage yard jobs instead. As for Big Mama, I just couldn't bring myself to sell her. She's still going to keep her place in my garage. The good old girl. All right, enough talking. If we want to reach our goal, we still have a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get to it. Over to the computer. Let's see if Jamal is already ready.
Hey, good pick, boss. Now, I picked this car because I happen to know our asshole uncle is shipping it to Los Santos right now. Yeah, he's got another ship coming in. Does it all the time. We'll hit it the same way as last time. And check this out. This car used to be owned by Mark Fostenberg, the actor. You know, before he got killed by that psycho at the golf course. Yusuf's gonna love it. Completely unique.
Yes, Mark Fostenberg. No idea who that is, but as long as Yusuf likes him, that's good enough for me. All right then, let's do what we always do and start with the side preparations first.
Hey, we'll need bolt cutters to break into that container. Think you could swipe some from that place?
All right, enter the construction site, grab the bolt cutters, and get out before the worker realizes his beloved tool is missing. Let's move. What's next?
Hey, yo, you near the storage, right? Lock down some transport onto the cargo ship and tow it back to the yard.
All right, the target vehicle is on a ship, and to reach it we need a boat. I'm not giving up mine, so that means we'll have to break into a heavily guarded warehouse instead. We'll take out the guards who clearly aren't too happy about our arrival, grab one of the boats on the trailer, and get out of there. Let's go. Next one, please.
So while you're over there, we need flares. Now that lifeguard station should be kitted out with a stack of them. Grab a box full so my pilot can see our signal when the time comes. And don't feel bad, they've got loads.
Doesn't sound too difficult. Worst case, someone calls the cops. But those Baywatch guys shouldn't be a real problem. So we get access to the area, steal the signal flares, and get out fast. Yeah, sure. I didn't expect that guy at all. And his Spanish partner wants a piece of me too. Damn it, the cops are already on their way. I need to pick up the pace. Out of the way, Alfonso. We're losing the cops and heading back to base. What's next? Ah, right, masks. All right, that's done. So much for the side preparations. Let's move on to the main part.
Yo, if we want to keep my uncle's ship out at sea, away from the authorities, we need to destroy any files with permission for it to come into dock. Torch the paperwork, yo. Also, You know how I was saying we need a disguise? Well, the Coast Guard's hold up there too. So how do you feel about snatching a pair of rubber boots while you're in the neighborhood?
Okay. So if I understood this correctly, the ship carrying the car is already on its way to Los Santos. However, Jamal wants us to destroy all the information that the Port Authority of Los Santos has on the vessel. That way, the authorities will be left without any records of the ship, which could delay its arrival, or even stop it from entering the port altogether. To do that, we'll first have to sneak our way into the Port Authority office building. After arriving on site, I was able to make my way to the electrical box behind the building without drawing any attention, thanks to my outfit. No power means no security cameras, and no security cameras means nobody is reporting my unauthorized presence in the building to the authorities. Once inside, I first hacked into the database. After that, I planted enough sticky bombs throughout the building to level the place and, just as importantly, picked up a Coast Guard uniform that we'll need later on. With that taken care of, it was time to get out of there. Charges detonated. Time to head home. And what comes next?
Alright, here's the deal. I got the pilot who can get our container off the ship. The thing is, he needs a skylift to lift it. You know, the ones with the huge magnets. That's the kind of equipment Merryweather keeps in stock. You just got to convince him to hand it over.
Alright, so we already have a pilot. Good. And this pilot wants us to get him the right helicopter. And by that, I don't mean just any helicopter. He wants a skylift, one of those large heavy lift helicopters. Since the vehicle is most likely inside a shipping container, he believes it's the best option for the job. The thing is, this kind of specialized aircraft can only be found under very specific circumstances and in very specific locations. In our case, there's a Merryweather gathering taking place at the Sandy Shores airfield. After arriving at the target location, damn, way too many guards. And they're all carrying heavy equipment. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. Still, one by one they go down. The problem? Well, since we're on an airfield, it doesn't take long before a swarm of Buzzard helicopters is on its way to open fire on us. Not to mention the heavily armed Valkyrie helicopters. The solution? Apparently, Merryweather was feeling generous for some reason and set up a few anti-aircraft guns just for me. Let's get to it. Time to trade lead for lead. With most of the guards and the air support taken care of, I make my way to the Skylift. It's one of those aircraft you don't get your hands on very often, but no matter. Thanks to the guiding hands of the San Andreas Flight School, it doesn't take long before we're airborne and on our way to the drop-off point. Let's fly.
Nice! Gonna call my pilot to tell him the Skylift is ready. He's gonna love this shit! Way more exciting than taking Yusuf to Vanilla Unicorn and back.
Main objectives completed. What's left? Yes, optional, but optimal.
Hey, I don't mean to freak you out or anything, but I found out that the air support near my uncle's ship is gonna be heavy. A fleet of Mavericks on patrol. So, I'm sending you the deeds of one of the chopper pilots now. If you can take him out, they're down one bogey, and he might lead us to the others. Win-win!
Less enemy air support? Well, considering that Merryweather most likely hasn't parked an anti-aircraft system on the ship specifically for me, that might not be such a bad idea. I parked the Ruiner 2000 nearby beforehand, and from experience I know that it tends to pay off on missions like this. After arriving at his house, I quietly make my way inside. I present him with a little lead-filled gift, which convinces him to take the next day off, and then use his computer to gain access to the coordinates of the other pilots. The pilots are too far apart from each other. Based on my estimate, I won't be able to take all of them out within the available time frame. No matter, I head for the first one, who's currently airborne. A single lock-on missile later, he's down, or whatever's left of him. Next up, the second pilot is at Paleto Bay Beach. Same outcome. He doesn't manage to evade the missile that carries his name. I make my way toward the last one, but there's no chance. About 1.5 kilometers out, I get kicked off the live track system.
Hey, less air support coming at you in the middle of the ocean is comforting, right? Like, maybe we won't die. Maybe.
All right, friends, we're ready. The party can begin. Jamal informed me that the ship is currently anchored in the waters outside the city because its docking permission was denied. That's our chance. Through Gerald in the underground, I spread the word that we were looking for accomplices, but at first there were no takers. Then a man called Escorpión contacted us. He's in, but doesn't want to talk about his payment just yet. Even if it comes with some risk, I don't really have a choice. Let's get to it.
Grab your ride and head up to the docks. I'll be in touch. Oh, and by the way, that getup is fresh.
Here we go. And of all days, it's raining like it's the last day on Earth. No idea why El Escorpión insists on going in alone, but he looks like he knows exactly what he's doing.
This car's gonna be lit, bro. I mean, my uncle might be a seriously bad guy, but his taste in cars?
I have to say, I'm really glad I decided to leave Big Mama at home. With the car my partner is driving, I couldn't keep up anyway. It's interesting how in this city, these kinds of vehicles are often driven by small-time criminals rather than the rich. But then again, who's surprised? You only get one life, so why not?
This is it! This is it! My uncle's ship stuck out at sea. We got all the kit we need. It's just a bunch of heavily armed psychos between us and a totally unique, fucking beautiful car. Time for some motherfucking pirate shit!
Armed and as fast as a greyhound, I've got to keep up with him. Otherwise, he's going to turn this into a solo show. You're taking the wheel? All right, man, I'm ready. Go ahead and drive.
Okay, so the fit's good, but like, only so good, you feel me? The patrol boats might not notice you, but once you're on board, face to face, you're gonna get some looks. That's why, hear me out, you're gonna climb up the anchor chain. Easy. You lift, right, bro? Right?
Damn, man, could you ease off the gas a bit? If you keep going like this, I'm either going to get thrown out of the boat or snap my spine.
Okay, let me check in with our air support. Golden Bird, this is Third King. Do you copy? Zip Gang, this is Golden Bird. Reading loud and clear. Standing by for your signal. Over and out. Hey, so boss, what do you think of my code names? Pretty lit, right? Right?
Absolutely, man.
Okay, when you're on board, find the captain and, incapacitate him. He'll have the codes we need for the terminal on the bridge.
All right, man. How do you want to approach this? Damn son of the devil, what the hell was that? There's something else about this guy. Shortly after Lester's recommendation, I contacted him and asked him to dig up whatever he could find on El Escorpión. After spending some time searching the deep web, he came back with quite a story. According to what he found, when El Escorpión was just a young boy, he was forced to watch his mother get stabbed to death by a gang of criminals while she was carrying him on her back. Years later, when he was grown, he supposedly tracked down the 3 men responsible and killed them all in a single encounter. With his left hand, he grabbed one by the throat. With his right hand, he grabbed another. Then he snapped both of their necks at the same time. The third man stood between them, and in that very moment, El Escorpión drove a knife straight into his skull. How he managed to pull that off? Well, that's the question. Legend has it that he grew a tail and struck like a scorpion. That's the alarm. They must have found a body. No matter. We're not far from the bridge now. Time to put on our masks.
Helicopter inbound. Watch out.
Looks like he's taking up position up there. All right then, let's deal with the captain. Should I not? Ah, screw it. The old method is still the most reliable. Takes one to know one, asshole. Have this. Was that it? Good. Looks clean enough. That should be the captain, and he should have the codes.
Got the codes? There should be a terminal in the bridge with cargo info. Could help us find our car.
All right then, let's see. Holy shit. Boom. What happened to you? Wrong place, wrong time, I'd say.
Alright, you know what you're looking for? Time to put those bomb cutters to use and break into those containers.
Shit, we need to get down now.
Oh God. Thank you, Mom, for these strong bones. Hey, Escorpión, where the hell are you? All right, looks like he took care of the rest of the crew. We need to search the containers for the car. I already told you I'm not an asshole. All right, this is the first one. Let's see if we get lucky. Jackpot, that's it. Now we just need our pilot.
That's fire, bro, like lit. My pilot is on his way.
All right, we should start making our way out slowly.
Come in, team leader. This is Golden Bird. I see a flare. Coming for a pickup now. Watch my back while I hook her up. Better get on them before they bust me and your cargo in the deep end.
Nice. Let's get out of here. I've got the feeling we're almost through all of this. Looks like Escorpión already got ahead of us and left the ship. Ah, there he is, handling the remaining air support. Oh man, this thing feels like a feather in the wind. Hard to keep it stable. And as for the ship entering the port, I doubt they're getting docking permission after this incident. Haha, tough luck for Jamal's uncle. Not bad. He shut down all the air support. How many would have shown up if I hadn't taken them out earlier? That's a question for another time. Let's see if we can catch up. Hey man, can you hear me? Are you still in one piece? Looks like it. What about our pilot? The skylift doesn't look like it was affected by any of this. Good, that parking area up ahead on the roof should be the drop-off point. Let's see if I can fly ahead. Almost there, baby. Thanks for getting us back to shore safely. All right, how does it look, man? Can you land? The space should be enough. Come on, man. After all that work, you've earned it. Let me guess. We're taking the fast way down. Prepare for takeoff.
Try's nice, right? Get it back to the yard as soon as you can. We'll get our guy to fix up any dents. Oh, man, I'm itching to whip that shit around. Can I sit in it? Just like take a few pics for my Snapmatic, you know? No? That's cool, that's cool, that's cool.
Damn, that's it. And El Escorpión? No sign of him. He slipped away unnoticed. No idea what this is going to turn into or if we'll ever see him again, but he did say he'll collect his payment later. Back to the car. This is easily one of the nicest I've ever seen. We don't have any papers for it, which means our benefactor Yusuf is going to be very happy about this one. What a gem. All right then, I'll let Jamal handle the transport. All right, friends, it's good to be back on dry land, but if we want to reach our goal, we can't afford to take a break. So let the sails begin. In between, the Union Depository Bank was treated to a few unwilling withdrawals every now and then, in the form of gold, of course. In between, I also wanted to make money through the other activities of my businesses from time to time, like towing, for example. And let's not forget the weekly HSW race.
Three, 2, 1, go!
Shit, you better get on your back, player.
A little variety when it comes to making money can't hurt. Why not keep law and order in the nightclub while the passive income keeps piling up in the background? The big sales are certainly nice, but the small dealers want their piece of the pie too. I'm merely the supplier, and as an added bonus, they're paying double this week.
Bam. All right, y'all, get that gold.
And the bail office offers plenty of opportunities to make good money as well. Take my 2 bail agents, for example. Every now and then, they get the pleasure of being sent out on field assignments. As the saying goes, every little bit helps. That also includes the high-value targets. 1 per day might not sound like much, but the payout is more than worth it. Part of the job is bringing interns along as well. The next generation is showing interest, and I have the honor of looking them over the shoulder and teach a thing or two. Good work. Let's go get him. And yes, being new to something and trying things you've never done before always carries the risk of making mistakes. Sometimes it's a small mistake, and sometimes it's a very expensive one, but that's part of the process. There is no better teacher than failure, provided you're willing to admit that you made the mistake in the first place, despite the fear of the consequences. By doing so, 1,000 doors open to make things right again. And through that process, you grow. Good job, kid. You did your best. That's all that matters.
Up the vote, right, babe?
Good job. You wanna bust on my shit, you better get on your...
The auto shop needs attention too. The customers are lining up, and my 2 employees would happily spend the whole day standing around doing nothing, so I have to stop by regularly and send them out on their deliveries. All right, friends. It's now 1 day before the new week begins. 7 days have almost passed. Let's take a quick look at the bank balance. All right, if I remember correctly, we started with a balance of 157.6 million. Our balance now stands at 208 million. That means we earned 50.4 million during that time. Not bad, huh? Haha. We did it, friends. That wasn't luck. It was hard work, consistency, and enjoying what we do. That's the path to success. And why not reward ourselves for all that effort? Let's see what's on sale right now. Looks unusual, and I like unusual. Why not? Seriously? A damn tank. Okay, this is going to be fun. Let's see when we end up putting it to use in the future. Into the cart it goes. Okay, I should also mention that I stopped by the weapons dealer in his van. He sold me a special piece. The price was high, but who knows? Maybe a special job is waiting for us in the future, and then it could come in handy. All right, I think that's everything I want to buy this week. Who knows? Maybe there'll be more next week. All right, friends, here we are again. This week we really went all in, not necessarily because we had to, but to see what's possible and where our current limits are. The results speak for themselves. I think next week I'll shift the focus more toward leisure, maybe the beach again or some hiking. We'll see. Either way, thank you all for being here again, for your attention and your valuable time. I wish you, and myself, and honestly, all of humanity, that we continue to experience good days. May the Lord bless us, love us, and bring us together. And may He bring relief to all those suffering, those in war, those starving or thirsty, those who have lost loved ones, and the sick and dying. May He ease their pain and take them into His care. Amen. Until next time, my dear friends.